Wow, it's been so long. I've been trying to tell this story for 2 days. Nah, it just ticked over to the next episode. So anyways, concert tickets for Weird Al Yankovic. He was playing Independence Day in the Milwaukee Summerfest grounds. Before Summerfest, which is the Milwaukee Summer Music Festival, they advertised it as like the largest music festival in the world, but I'm skeptical about that claim. Yeah. And normally I would never buy concert tickets because I am broke. But luckily, this case, I did not need to. You see, my father is the chief financial officer for a small subsidiary whose parent company is a major client of the bank that was hosting the stage that he was playing on. So I was able to get third row seats and a VIP pass for free. Because I knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy. Sure.
Excellent.
Why not? So yeah, the concert was great. The guy is funny, has good music, one of the few people who I've ever seen manage to make technical difficulties seem hilarious. But... But what really struck me about the trip was not so much the concert as some of the stuff I did on the fairgrounds before the concert had started. Like, for instance, the VIP pass allowed me to get into this backstage area where they were giving out free food. And you guys know my feelings about free food. I like it. I like free food. Those are my feelings on it. I hate these. I hate this. This is horrible. So we lose 2 artillery. Okay, how much damage does that do? Okay. 60 damage to riflemen from that city. That's actually a very good thing for us to know. That was brutal. Incredibly brutal. So, who's our new general? Does he have a name? The general. Ooh, Leonidas! Sweet. Okay. Social policy. You know, actually, I was thinking about grabbing up rationalism now. Plane is ready for, what do I want to grab? Siege 2? Sounds good to me. You finished your public school. Then build soldiers, because we're going to need a lot of them soon. Okay, okay. Now let's get down to business. Because these guys, they do not fuck around. Okay, how much damage? It's actually kind of a lot. Right, Clausewitz's legacy gives us a strong advantage against these guys when it comes to things like melee combat. So why don't you bombard him? And then would you be able to? No. I haven't taken off enough health yet. Do me a big favor and kill that piece of shit. I want to get my worker back. Pronto. So let's see. You finish him off. Excellent. Now let's keep moving forward our troops. Get as many of them as possible into defending positions. We should also move up our generals into better positions. And yeah, Spartacus, who is defending the city, is actually extending his area of effect to everyone in the area. So okay, well, you, sir, should definitely bombard him. You... No, wait! We can forestall that enemy unit using this guy here. No, we can't. Because we do not have open borders through Bulgaria. What the hell, Bulgaria? Why are you letting my enemies walk through my territory? That's not an okay thing. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Oh, that artillery is going to be really dangerous, and we need to get it removed as soon as possible. So, I guess just keep bombarding it. So... bombs away on this guy. More on him. Keep up the pressure, people. Do not let up. I must be running out of disk space. Shit. Okay. Now, can I get a soldier into here to protect my artillery? As I have thus far been mostly unable to do. Guderian, you're safe for the time being. I can't guarantee it'll stay that way. In fact, I can kinda guarantee that it won't. But for now, you are safe there. Worth it? No, I think we need to save the money for a little bit. We're going to be taking heavy casualties here. Shouldn't be spending too much effort. We've already lost way too much artillery. But they're running out of assault troops. Honestly, we have this city way too well defended for them to take it. What the hell? What? Why? You're a prick. So, one of the things about the state fairground, my dad's always been a big fan of music. So when I was little, he always used to take me there. And one of the things I always remember loving about that place is that they've got this little artificial inlet of Lake Michigan. And on the middle of it... Yes! Take that, you pieces of shit! There's this inlet of Lake Michigan, artificially created, and on the middle of it is a barge with a golf hole on it. And if you can make a hole-in-one from the shore into the golf hole on that barge in the middle of the lake, you win a car. Now, of course, doing that is next to impossible, but that doesn't keep people from trying. And they like to swing golf balls into the lake. And because this game is, Well, the thing about this, State Fair game is that it has... What the hell am I trying to say? They use floater balls. You know, golf balls that are designed to be less dense than water so that they float on the surface. That way, whenever people inevitably miss the hole, the State Fair people can go about in a boat and collect them with a little fish net. And the result of that is that basically throughout most of the music festival, you see nearly the entirety... Well, for nearly the entirety of the music festival, there are these floating golf balls in that little inlet of the lake where the Summerfest grounds are based. And when I was a kid, I used to love going by that shore and trying to fish out as many golf balls as possible. It was a fun game, and you got to keep souvenirs. They had these little white balls with the word floater range on them and 3 parallel red lines in between. They're these little neat things, and I always love to do that. So, naturally, because I am a child at heart, due to the fact that I am incredibly fearful of having to live on my own as an adult. Like, you have no idea how much I want to delay that. Anyways, in the time before the Weird Al concert started... You know, I should probably stop playing for now. Looks like, game doesn't want to keep playing, and also I'm pretty close to out of time. But I'm going to finish my story first. So I went down by the shore, waited for the golf balls to, float to shore, but the interesting thing was they had gotten new golf balls in, I don't know, the several years since the last time I'd been down there. I mean, you could still find some of the old white floater range balls, but now most of them seem to be colored pink, orange, and purple. And so, you know, a bunch of colored balls... Well, anyways, I stayed down there trying to fish out the balls for, I don't even know how long. The purple ones had really caught my eye. I don't know what it was. I guess I just like the shade of purple that they were using. It looked so pretty, and I wanted so badly to get one of those purple balls, and... I just realized how weird that must sound if you say it out of context. Whatever, after I don't know how long, I was able to get several balls. One of the pink ones, one of the orange ones, one of those old white floater range balls. I was even able to find a green one. A single green one that had kind of fallen into a cove between some rocks on the shore. So I kind of suspected might have been missed by everyone for a while, because I hadn't seen any other green ones in the lake at all, but... Purple one just seemed to elude me up until the boat that came by collecting the balls showed up, and there's this particular purple ball that was getting kind of close to shore, and I thought, you know, maybe there might be a chance that the ball collectors might miss it, because that shade of purple, it blended in really well with the water. I'm not going to have time to finish this story. I mean, it moved very slowly, so most of the time it was in pretty close to the same spot, but I kept losing track of it just because it looked so much like the water. And I was hoping so desperately that the people collecting the balls would have missed it, but alas, it was not to be. They came by, scooped up all the balls, and I realized that my fun was over and I was not going to be getting a purple ball. And I was so down in the dumps that my dad, who was, you know, also at the concert because, like I said, he was the one who got the tickets, actually suggested that we go down to the lake and try and see if we could find one. And we both knew that there really wasn't any chance. The boat had come by and scooped up all the floating balls, and it was getting dark out, too. Like, those things were hard to see in the water during the daytime. So, we went along the shore, went by the place where the people were hitting the balls into the water, and just there I saw a few of the colored balls a few feet away from shore, And I should probably mention this. The shore was incredibly rocky, so you couldn't really safely go that far into it. But I saw a few balls there. I didn't see a purple one at first, but I figured if there were a few there, if I went in for a closer look, and then it struck me. A purple ball, like a foot away from the shore. So, basically the moral of the story is I was able to get my purple ball. And so now I have 5 of them to commemorate that day. And also a bag full of confetti and streamers from the Weird Al concert. When you sit 3 rows away from the stage, you tend to get a lot of the stuff he throws. Hell, there was even a splash zone. It was a crazy concert. And the guy was literally a few yards away from me for the entirety of the concert. But anyways, it was a great time. I loved it. I am Lord Ravenwork. This has been great, and I will see you all later.